Hello there, people of the rats, and hello again. I am TheMBmulti, and welcome back to Adventure Jurassic Park Season 3, Part 48. Almost up to 50 episodes. Can you believe it? And welcome, I'm back, everybody, by the way. I've recovered from the 24-hour live stream. I'm not dead, I am back. And it happens to be on a Friday, which means another Adventure Jurassic Park video, so here we go. I, in theory, could have uploaded something yesterday, but I was kind of like having a nice day off, so I decided to whatever. So welcome, episode 48. In the last episode, back to Jurassic Park. In the last episode, we I had a Kalenkin. We checked up on the Kalenkin who had the Kalenkin with the little Kalenkin children. And we noticed also a little bit of an absent male and female Parasaurolophus. So we're going to check up what's up with that. And that's basically everything that happened. In this episode, we are going to do some more work on the Aquatic Park, and I'm going to we're going to finish that cafe over there that we started, and I'm going to show you some progress because there has been some new developments here at the Aquatic Park. So yeah, that's a little cafe over there is what we're going to work on today. I already started the last episode by putting these fences here, and the supplies are here, so we're just going to build this thing, the Sea Scorpion Café, and yeah, that's it. First of all, I'll show you some new developments over here at the Aquatic Park. So first of all, the gift shop is finished now. You already saw this part over here. This was already new. This wasn't really new. I finally finished this side. I finished it with... What the hell? That's supposed to be a regular staircase, but it looks like it's glitching through or something like that. That's weird. Anyway, I finished it off with another similar area to that one. Instead of with Ichthyosauruses plushies, these are Sarcosuchus plushies, which I think look pretty cool. And then over here we got a pretty big Mosasaurus model, similar to the T-Rex model that you can buy in the Pteranodon Nest gift shop at Carnum Avenue. So yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Perhaps I'll put a poster on the other side that you can buy. But other than that, the gift shop here is finished. The gift shop here is finished. So yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Although I do, have you seen this part already? I can't remember. Anyway, here are miniature skulls of Mosasaurus, Ichthyosaurus, Pleurodon, and Sarcosuchus, and on the other side are random items: a Megalodon tooth, a Henotus shell, a Dinopedia, the same one you can buy in the visitor center gift shop, and an Ammonite shell, which you can also buy in the gift shop at the visitor center. These are, of course, the guy where you have to pay. So that's that. Other than that, there's not that much new over here. But, as you can see, there's an entire new section over on this side, because I've already constructed the Ichthyosaurus Lake. As you can see here, Ichthyosaurus Lake. I told you that I was going to have a sort of river lake type thing with a bridge going over it, and this is the end result. And I think it looks pretty cool. Over here there are some random signs everywhere that says "Warning: No swimming," because of course you're not supposed to swim in these. Even though Ichthyosauruses aren't really dangerous, they do eat other fish, so they're like kind of carnivorous. Well, they're piscivores, but still, it wouldn't be advised to let your children swim in these things. So yeah, we got over here. We got Better Minecraft Queen 22, who is the Ichthyosaurus trainer. So I put you back, and that means that every single person that we moved from the old Aquatic Park is now back in their original position. So anyone else that will be added on the Aquatic Park, you have to request. So there we go. Yeah. So basically, this is it's pretty funny how you can see the woods there in the background. So this is the end result. What I really like about this is this side over here. Look at this. This looks so immensely beautiful. This is from the what's the mod named again? The ocean, the fish more fish ocean mod or whatever. It's some sort of fish ocean mod that I downloaded. And it adds a whole bunch of coral and seaweed. And it looks really cool. I'll show you, there's an observation area there. I'll show you it's through there in a second. But here's the bridge. It's a pretty standard bridge, I guess. I kind of decorated it with it's fully made of cobblestone. I made it with cobblestone staircase and the cobblestone walls. And with cobblestone walls, I decided to make a sort of a like hanging bridge over it. I think that looks pretty funny. Just a little bit of a different design. And also the bridge has glass floors over here, so you can actually look down and see the Ichthyosauruses swimming underneath you. And here's the Ichthyosaurus communis, is the official name. And look at that. You got a very, very beautiful view, I think, of the main area of the Ichthyosaurus, this paddock area. And also, all the coral lights up automatically. The coral just does that on its own. So I think that that's very cool. There's an actual scuba diving mod with coral, but that I could also download. It's also for 1 point. That mod, by the way, no, not this coral mod, but there's another coral mod that I've downloaded on another mod pack that I have. I believe it's officially called the scuba diving mod because it adds coral, but it also has a way for you to scuba dive. And I think that mod is very old. That mod was introduced somewhere in Minecraft beta, and it's already been even been updated to 1.7.10, which is pretty amazing. As well as the Millionaire mod. I don't know if you guys know about the Millionaire mod, but the Millionaire is an amazing mod as well. And that's also from somewhere from Minecraft beta that they started that up, and now it's on 1.7.10, so that's pretty cool. And more creatures as well. Those are like some of the oldest mods that I can remember. But anyway, over on this side, as you can see, the path now goes all the way there, so you can actually continue on this side with your journey through Jurassic Park. You can continue on this side to the actual to the rest of the park, because this is where you would leave from the original Aquatic Park, but of course you don't anymore. And when you walk through it looks pretty cool, because this kind of like obstructs the view, which is kind of the point, so you can't really see everything here, but you can see like the Megalodon diner in the background there, just kind of looking straight at you. In the very far distance you can see the Mosasaurus Stadium, and then eventually there you'll see the cafe on that side, and then a bunch of trees, because there will be the gardens behind there. And there's the path going this way. This is the observation area. I'll show you that in a second. And then it ends over here at the other entrance or exit, or whatever you want to call it, of the shark house. This is where the Megalodon paddock will be, on this side, the Megalodon tank. And over here, I will actually change the wall a bit. It will go like along this way, in sort of a U shape, because here is going to be another lake, because this is where the Lipleurodon is going to go. Because of course there's not any room for the Lipleurodon anymore. Well, unless I squeeze it in there, but that's kind of sad for the Lipleurodon. So the Lipleurodon is going to be added over here. So this wall will be removed, this section, until that lapis blue area. And it will go into a U shape along here. And then here in the middle is going to be another lake. Basically, when you exit from here, you end up straight at the lake over here. And that's where the Lipleurodon is going to go. It's going to have a same sort of viewing area that the Ichthyosaurus one has over there. And it'll just have like a walkway around it. Just like in the Plesiosaurus one. A walkway around it. And this is where the Lipleurodon will be. And then the wall just comes back up and ends over there. And then if there are any more aquatic creatures that I want to add later on in the next seasons, then we can expand it in that direction. Speaking of new creatures, there has been a lot of activity on the Fossil Archaeology Forum, the mod from the mod developers. They're developing the mod for 1.10. And with that, they're also preparing a lot of updates. They're preparing the Time Machine update and a lot of archaeology updates as well, with new archaeologists like ancient civilizations. But also they're adding a whole bunch of different creatures as it starts raining. I might really quickly just run over to the staff lounge and sleep. Just because. Anyway, what the hell? Is this a desert or something? Oh, it's Savannah. Yeah, Savannah Desert. Well, okay. I kind of have to change that. It has to all be jungle, so it has to all continue to rain. But that's easily fixed. But yeah, there's been a lot of activity there. They're also going to add a whole bunch of new prehistoric creatures, because they're going to add the Time Machine mod eventually, because there's already a time machine in this version that I'm playing on right now, but it just doesn't work. They've been planning that for a very long time, where they want to add a time machine where you can travel to the past and live in where the dinosaurs you go to a dimension where the dinosaurs naturally spawn. But along to go with that, they're planning to add a whole bunch of creatures, and they've already shown 2 work in progress models of creatures that they want to add. They've shown a Carnotaurus model, and they've shown a Dimetrodon model. If I won't forget, or if I can find them, I believe I can find them, but if I won't forget, then I'll just post them on the screen right now. So there's a Carnotaurus model that they've shown, and there's a Dimetrodon model that they've shown. And that's very interesting, because of course we already have a Carnotaurus from the Jurassic Park mod, but that doesn't really matter. We can, in theory, replace them by the fossil archaeology one, because then most of the creatures that we have here are fossil archaeology. And also it adds a Dimetrodon. And the very interesting thing is that these 2 were both, and also the models will look very similar to the work in progress models they made a very long time ago. So it looks like they didn't actually just ditch those ideas. They're just using them now to add as new creatures in there. So that would be quite interesting to see if they're actually going to add more of those, because there was an episode in season 2, I believe, where I showed you a whole bunch of those old models that I was really wanted to see into the game. And if they're going to add some of those models, and at least it looks like that they use those models at least for the Carnotaurus and the Dimetrodon. So it would be interesting to see if they're actually going to use them, if you're going to use the other models, which would mean an Oviraptor, Meganeura, and and Cryolophosaurus, and a whole bunch of others. But we'll just have to wait and see. Of course, we don't know for sure whether they will actually follow all the models, but at least for the Dimetrodon and the Carnotaurus, they've done that, so that's pretty interesting. So yeah, those are at least 2 of the models that they've shown that they will add, and there will be others and soon others will follow, I'm sure. But it's pretty cool to see that that there's some movement again, because it has been quiet since August last year, and right now once again they're busy with modeling, so that's pretty cool. So it looks like that for the next season we will have some new creatures to add in the series, and that is of course very nice. Oh yeah, we still have to add a doorway in here, but whatever. We'll just build on like this for now. Right, so yeah, that's pretty cool that there's actually some new sounds from the fossil archaeology community, or from the modding community, I should say. So yeah, it looks like that we will have some new creatures for the next season, and that's always very nice. Right, so whoops. No, I haven't put in the windows yet, but I can just punch out the woods in a second and get that back, and put the windows back in. I mean, right. So I need a way up actually. It's pretty stupid of me that I didn't bring any tools, because, well, that's just pretty stupid. Anyway, we'll just bring some of this. Let's bring all of it, just to make sure. Yeah, I don't really need the glass just yet. And we'll bring some extra birchwood as well. Oh. Alright, so how are we going to do this? I think we'll just do it like this. So I wanted to have like a very low, long sloped roof for this restaurant. I think that would look pretty nice. So we'll just be doing everything like this. So I don't know why I stopped here, because I need to continue this way, because it has to have it has to cover the little area in front of it as well. All right. And last one. Right, then we have to do the same thing on this side. Alright. And one more, there we go. Oops, almost fell down there. There we go. Oh, whoops. Bit of lag there. And then we'll just continue the thing like this. And that's already the end of the roof, so that's pretty good. Alright. Oh. I think we have enough wooden things to keep this going, so... Oops. Provided I don't fall down and break my legs. Oh. And I don't do that. To waste time. So of course the furniture's not in here, but we will get that soon enough. Right. Gonna make that jump. I'm gonna do it here, so if I fail... Yeah, I would have failed. See, that's why you do that. You do it safely. You do it where an area where you actually can't fall down all the way. There you go. Got even more than a stack left over. Of both the blocks and the half slabs. Of course, the blocks and the half slab both take the same amount. There we go. We also oh, I forgot to bring the torches. That's a bit silly of me. Where are they? There we go. Alright, so we'll just put a couple torches down. On the... Oh, I pressed control. I was like, why the hell did I fall off? I thought I pressed shift, but I didn't press shift, I pressed control. Yeah, of course, then I run off like an idiot instead of just standing still. and sneaking. Alright, so that is that. Then we need to connect this up, which is not that much of a big deal. Here we go. Oh. There we go. Right, so without the windows, I'll use the torches to light it up to see where I need to put lights while it's dark. Of course, this area needs some torches, but there will be kitchen stuff in there soon as well. So, also I need a crafting table because with the spare stuff that I have, I need to make a trapdoor for here. Oh, whoops. Also need to not place it in the wrong location. I need to... Huh? Oh yeah, of course, I made two. You made two per thing. There, and... a door! For the kitchen. We can also... Oh, you already had a stick, or whatever. You can also do a sign. Oh. Kitchen. Staff access only. And this was the Sea Scorpion Café. Here we go. Can I actually craft chairs like that? Yeah, I can. Ah, whatever. Not really necessary. What do we need to... Oh yeah, we need to make some windows. Right, and then similar to the other side. Would have been faster if I had an axe, but it's not like it wastes hours or something doing it with the hands. The good old trusted fist of Steve. Right, so two. I think it's fine, just like this. Just a couple windows. Right, so let's dump all the crap back in here. We can keep this, do that. And there were 2 blocks that fell out here. And we need to put them back in the chest. So yeah, the furniture will get here soon enough, but yeah, I think it looks alright. Especially with the low roof, it's a little bit of a different building than than most of the others, so I think that looks alright. Oh, I just wanted to get up here. Yeah, it looks like a little beach, like one of those beach things, you know, where you go. It has a little bit of a beach kind of look to it, or feeling to it, which is suitable since this is the Aquatic Park. So I think it's alright. And then of course we need to put the furniture in there, and afterwards then that's done. Alright, so I think that's alright. Good for this episode. So the next one, this will probably be filled already. I guess in the next one we can work on the garden area here, because as I said, there's going to be a pathway going through here with trees, and there are going to be multiple ponds in this area, this entire area which is currently still grass. There are going to be multiple little ponds like this one here, with a whole bunch of different fish, prehistoric fish in there. Just like this one with the alligator gars and the one over there with the sturgeons. This will be, that's what this garden is going to be, like a little gravel pathway going along here, and then there will be multiple ponds, as I said, on through this little garden area, where there will be a whole bunch of different prehistoric fish in there. I'll have to figure out which ones I'll put in there, but we will see. So perhaps we can work on that. If not, or if that's done already, or if that... Oh, whoops, what the hell? I didn't even press anything. Other than if that's like already done, or it's being done, or whatever, or it doesn't take that long, or I get bored of it, perhaps. We could also go back to the laboratory and do some more DNA research and try to get some more Ichthyosaurus DNA. And if we have enough, we might start put them in the what's it called? Cultivator, and start cultivating them to make eggs to put them actually in the paddock, because their paddock is already done now, as you can see over as I showed you. Actually, let's show it in nighttime. It looks pretty cool. You see, the entire thing just lights up because of all the coral. I think it looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, and I haven't even showed you the observation area yet. Let me do that before I end it off. So here it has Ichthyosaurus observation. You go down here, and then like this, you can just see. I think it looks very cool. You can just watch the Ichthyosaurus. If they're I bet they will just be playing around over here, because Ichthyosauruses are like prehistoric dolphins. So I imagine they'll just be playing through here, through the seaweed and all the coral, and it would just look pretty cool. It was actually completely accidental that the staircase ended up right at the path here. I was digging it out down there, and I was like, all right, I need to get up at some point, so let's go up from here, and we'll see how that goes. And I actually made the staircase, and it perfectly ended up here. I was like, okay, fine. But yeah, if we're not going to work on the garden, then perhaps we could do some DNA research to get the Ichthyosauruses so that they can swim around in their beautiful, if I may say so, paddock. So yeah, tell me what you think of the paddock in the comment section below, actually, whether you like it or not. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a regular way to enter here. Just a fence gate on this side. There's one on the other side as well. But yeah, tell me what you think of the Ichthyosaurus paddock in the comments below, because I think it looks pretty cool. You might see something here that I'm not. Or you might be missing something that I really should add. You might see something that I'm missing that you really think I should add. But anyway, yeah, that's what we're going to do in the next episodes. So yeah, oh yeah, by the way, if you want to join the adventure like all the other people that have done that already, place your Minecraft name, your skin if you want me to use a certain one, and your job description in the comment section below, and I will add you in the next episodes as one of the many other employees of the park. I think that's it. That's it for everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Click the like button underneath if you did. Subscribe to be part of the Roman Army so you never miss any of my videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button up here over the left of here, or the subscribe button that's underneath the video. See you later, Romans. Ave.